Who's ready for some spicy cherry apple pork belly burn-ins? Let's get started. Let's get started on our easy pork belly. The first thing we want to do, I've got a 4-pound pork belly here. I picked it up at Kroger. They're actually carrying pork bellies now, which is great. Now, all you got to do is start cutting it into cubes now. Get yourself a good sharp knife and start cutting them down. Now we're just going to make some little cubes here, and I'm going to try to stay as uniform as I can. Now, just to make it easier on myself, I'm gonna spin it around here and cut them 2 at a time. Once we get them all chunked up, we're gonna get them coated in some mustard and get them on our rack and get them seasoned up. I'm gonna take some avocado oil here and spray my rack. I like clean up, making it really easy. I'm gonna spray the top and bottom of this rack here before I put anything on it. Not gonna hurt anything. And it will honestly help clean up a whole lot. I believe in making my life easy, not hard. So the first thing I want to do is take this glove off since I done touched the pork belly. Now, let me go ahead and get some mustard coated on this. Now, if you don't want to use mustard, you could have used that avocado oil there. You can use anything you want. I'm just using something as a quick little binder on this pork belly to help the rub stick to it a little bit better. First thing we're going to use is some of our hot rub here. It's not really hot. I really don't know why I named it hot. Look at that. Got a nice little ring on my shirt there now. It's a good all-purpose barbecue rub. It's one of my favorites when I'm just cooking pulled pork or ribs and I want to use one rub. It's definitely one of my favorites. If you don't have it, be sure to use whatever you got in your cabinet at home. Now, once you get you a light coat of your hot barbecue rub down, I'm going to come back with our competition style barbecue rub. Y'all know I developed this rub to take it to Memphis in May for ribs, and it's great on anything pork. Anything chicken, beef, it does not matter. Ooh, I can smell it right out of the bottle. Now once we get all our pork belly seasoned up, and it might have a few bare spots on it, but it don't. Now there's really not a lot of bare spots on that. You wanna find your fat side up, and I'm going fat side up right here, okay? And all you do is gonna stack them on this rack here, just like that. Let's get them all on this rack. All right, as you can see, I've got all my pork belly lined on my cooling rack here. I'm gonna go with just a little bit more light dusting up here on some of those tops. All right, let's get it on our Traeger Ironwood XL. I've got it running about 300 degrees with some Royal Oak Charcoal Pellets. And I can tell you, I can't wait till these are done because I know they're gonna be good. As you can see, our pork belly's all spaced out here. We've got air all around it. Now, you can leave it on that sheet pan to catch all the grease if you want. That's totally up to you. I'm gonna go right kind of in the center here. Put it down, let it roll. There we go. I'll be back to check on this in about an hour and a half. I'm gonna let it eat about 300 degrees. All right, our pork belly has been on for about an hour and a half. Look at the color that it's got. I'm gonna stick one right in the middle here. We're running close to 170 there. All that rub stuck on that pork belly. All right, let's get it up in a pan, get ready to wrap it up and get it tender. All right, now let's get it over here, pour some glaze and sauce over it, wrap it up and get it back on the grill. All right, now that we've got our pork belly off, I'm gonna take some of our competition barbecue sauce and drizzle it over. And then I'm gonna take some of this cherry apple habanero glaze of ours and drizzle it over. It's gonna give us a nice pop, nice color. Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna take a few pads of butter once I stir this up and I get these tossed around in this sauce mixture. Get about a half a stick of butter on here. A few pats of butter there. Now I'm just gonna take it, put some foil over it, and I doubled up my foil. Wrap this pan up, and I'm gonna throw it back on the smoker for 1 hour, and then I'm gonna check them. I know they're probably gonna be close to being rendered all the way in 1 hour, so that's all we're looking for. They're gonna take another hour, hour and a half, but we're gonna check them in 1 hour to see where they're at. Let's get them back on our Traeger, let these Royal Oak pellets do their job. All right, just to recap a little bit about our pork belly burn-ins. We took them, cut them into little bitty cubes, all of them. We started off with a 4-pound pork belly that we picked up from Kroger. All that we did was rub it down in a little bit of yellow mustard. We come back with a little hot rub and then a little competition rub. We put it on a wire rack to make it easy transport over to the grill. We cooked it at 300 degrees on our Traeger Ironwood XL over Royal Oak Charcoal Pellets. We cooked it for an hour and a half, panned it up with a little bit of butter, a little bit of our competition style barbecue sauce, and a little bit of our cherry apple habanero glaze. After that, we just let it eat, and it had to go another hour and a half. 3 hours, 300 degrees, perfect pork belly burn-in bites. There's only one thing left to do, and that's get in here and try one. And I got this little center smudge of goodness right there. Look at that little bite there. Let's get in here and try it. I really don't know why I don't cook more pork belly. This is one of the most underrated things you can cook for an appetizer, a party, a game, anything. It's simple, it's easy, and for anyone that says they don't like bacon, I wouldn't trust them. Don't be their friend. If you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, follow along with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, and of course YouTube. I'll see you next week with another video.